beautiful shot of the city here. This is the Speedway Motors Tulsa Shootout at the River Spirit Expo Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ken Stout and Rob Klepper to call the action for you. We have a lot to cover here. 3 races in their entirety. We're also going to bring you 3 highlights from 3 separate races. As you might imagine, a lot has been going on here as we take a look at the restricted A class.
Yeah, very popular class here. Stock 600cc motorcycle engines. 8 years old, the minimum age, up to 16 years old. You can run gasoline, you can run alcohol, and of course, they do have that big top wing, 10 square feet of downforce.
Here's a look at the racetrack as well. This place is all underneath the roof.
Yeah, temporary racetrack here. It's a quarter mile. The first race they ran here, you can see, back in 1987. This is a long event, Wednesday through Saturday. Teams come from all over the country to run the Tulsa Shootout. Ages 6 to 60 years old.
All right, we have some drivers that we need to focus on, and to help us out with that is Randy Ward.
One of the Lucas Oil sponsored race cars here this weekend is Jake Andriani out of California. He won his heat, he won his qualifier. He's an 8th place starting spot in the restricted A class. Oh, by the way, Jake is 12 years old.
Thanks a lot, Randy. Yeah, that's what we were talking about before on the teams. There's a lot of young stars that we'll see out here rising up through the ranks, and there's also going to be some big-name people as well, some veterans. Kaylee Bryson will try to become the 2nd female in history to win here in Tulsa. We'll find out if she has what it takes as she leads the field to the stripe.
You see her starting lineup up on the ticker, up on top. Ty Samper starting outside row number 3. They're in the 64 car. We'll have a nice onboard shot there as well. Driver from Wisconsin also won his heat and won his qualifier. 83 drivers signed up to run 11 heat races, 4 qualifiers, 5 B features, an LCQ, just to get into tonight's A main event.
That is how difficult it is. We tell you they've been racing here all week long. That's what we mean. All right, coming around looking for the green flag. Kaylee stands on the throttle. They go side by side across the stripe. Here we go with a restricted A class.
And you're going to see these drivers searching all around the racetrack as Bryson will lead lap number 1, 13 years old, from right here in the Sooner State.
And Chase Randolph already with issues pulling off out of the way to keep from bringing out that caution flag. And I promise you, Kaylee is happy about that because she's off to a great start here.
Yeah, they really do a good job here. And now trouble on the racetrack. The 55B of Brandon Anderson coming to a stop there. The 3G of Anthony Guamano as well.
And it's going to happen. I mean, they're going to be side by side out here. Looks like a pass happening coming out of 4, and then those guys in the back getting into each other as well.
Another look at again. You can see that 3 car trying to move the 55 of Anderson.
And open wheel racing, I mean, it's going to happen. You touch tires, one's going to climb on top of the other, and it's going to cause a commotion. It'll bring out the caution flag. Kaylee, who had a great 2014, by the way, 5 wins underneath her belt, had a really solid season, and hoping to cap things off here. She starts off an incredible 2015. She has the opportunity for sure.
Yeah, and that was after breaking her wrist, came back and won all those races. So makes sense that she is out front and got a great restart right there, already pulling away from the rest of the field. You can see everyone running the low line around the racetrack, some moisture down there. And again, only 20 laps, they go quick, but you will see them move around. If you're going to try and make a pass here early, Ken, you may have to go up top as they go 3 wide.
Yeah, and you can see the 21 car there was really tight. A lot of input inside of the steering wheel from Brendan Wisely, but the car just would not rotate. So set up here as well, very, very critical. Beautiful pass there out of the 33M. Mason Daniel really had that thing hung out. The car looks like it's hooked up really, really well.
Caution lights coming on for the 2nd time in this feature event. It looks like the 21B of Wisely coming to a stop. Driver from Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Here's another look at it. Hard to tell, but it's possible that his...
Well, you see the right front really bouncing up and down a lot, like some suspension damage, quite possibly. And it might have been why he couldn't get that car rotated. No doubt, you can see that right front is sunk down. So I'd say wicked shot with suspension issues for sure.
Yeah, and if it is a shot coming off, you see him over there in the work area. If the crew's ready and you got the quick change release pins on that shock, you could get it changed and get it back out on the track, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it work.
screen, man. It is a thing of beauty as we all on board with Ty. Fourth place. Oh, and a big hit right there is going to turn Ty completely around. Throws his hands in the air out of frustration, and rightfully so. You got to be saying to Nico, where are you going with that? And we'll see Nico actually a little bit later on in the show. A number of these competitors running multiple classes.
I think it started there coming off turn 2. The 99 of Nathan Rainey gets to the inside of the 64 Sampere, and then Nico with nowhere to go. Of course, he's staying on the gas trying to continue. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, I think Ty might have checked up a little bit trying to get back down to the bottom. Nico smelling a little opportunity to maybe split the gap and get down underneath Ty as well, trying to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, there just was not enough room. We'll be right back with more racing action here in Tulsa.
The Speedway Motors.
Welcome back to the Speedway Motors 30th Annual Tulsa Shootout presented by Lucas Oil. This is the restricted A class, and 13-year-old Kaylee Bryson has led every lap here in our 20-lap main event.
And that car is hooked up really well, especially on the restarts. Gets a good bite coming off the corner. It's turning well entering the corner. When you run the low part of the racetrack here as we watch that battle for third, your car has to handle well because these stock 600s, they're not lifting a whole lot.
Saw Jake Andriotti's name down in there. We heard Randy Ward talking about him a little bit earlier. But how about Randy, man? Randy making a nice run up through here as well. I'll tell you another driver that is sneaking up through here is the number 2 of Colby Stubblefield, who started back in 13th position.
You see Andriotti there in that 7 car right to the inside of the 28 Nathan Rolfe. So Andriotti making some moves. Driver out of Castro Valley, California. He won the restricted championship at Plaza Park Raceway in Visalia, California last year with 4 wins.
Andriotti starting off in 8th place. Rolfe starting off in 5th place and going backwards. So a tough race there for Rolfe.
And it looks like the caution comes out again as it looked like Rolfe was going to get passed by another car. Sampere again.
Man, he's having a tough go of it, huh? You have a great week and you make it in the game, man, and you're hoping for the best, but sometimes it just does not go your way. Ty in the back there, you can see it off up at the top of the screen there. And in the back of the pack, he just had another incident. So out of Somerset, Wisconsin, and looks like he's leaving the bottom open just enough that these guys want to try it, and he's getting beat up a bit. Got to keep that thing stuck down there on the bottom or they will take it away from you.
No cockpit adjustments on these restricted A-class cars, so they can't make any wing adjustments. They can't make any shock adjustments. What you have is what you have when you get on the racetrack as we get back underway. And Bryson didn't get as good a restart there as she had the last couple.
She kind of bunches them up right there, though, and gets some real estate back. Mason Daniel, Andriotti, Rainey, Rolfe. Your top 5 right now.
Yeah, and Rainey really trying to work that outside part of the racetrack, that black and white 99, about 4 cars back as we go on board with your leader.
At the halfway point, 10 laps to go here.
Very smooth on the wheel. And watch her hands. Car hooked up nice and, again, pulling away from the rest of the field.
And the setup, as you might imagine, on these cars is critical. You can get them too stuck. It'll pull those motors down. You got to keep them free. And we've got a pile of them once again here. This time it's going to involve the 3 car.
That is Anthony Romano, who's been involved in a few accidents. Here's another look at it over there in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, and they just got piled up over there. Also involved is the 2X of Luke Howard. So tough break for those guys. They'll sort them out. Hopefully no damage done to the cars. Maybe they can get them restarted and back inside of the fight. In the meantime, coming up later on in the show, we will cover the non-winged A class, and Randy Ward is standing with a couple of players.
The guys, a pair of brothers out of Oklahoma City, find themselves on the front row of tonight's feature. It's Josh and Trey Marcham. Trey, how special is it not only to race with your brother, but then find yourself on the front row with him?
Well, I mean, I'm just happy that we made the A-main, to be honest. I mean, we come out here, I don't even know how many years, and just bust our butts, and, you know, sometimes didn't even make the show. And just to be on the front row, both of us, man, that just makes me so happy.
And Josh, for you, you're starting outside that front row. How much would it mean to you to race your brother for that win, for that full race?
I mean, we've never really been that close for any race, actually, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how we play this out.
We look forward to that race, of course, along with a couple of others. We'll bring you some highlights here from the week as well. All right, let's get this restricted A class started here one more time. We're in the back half of the 20 laps being run here in this A main. Still out front, as she has been since the drop of the green flag, Kaylee Bryson.
And you can see drivers making moves. Rainey in the 99 goes from the bottom to the top. That 7 car's Andriotti going way up top as they're trying to go 3 wide off turn 4.
Trying to keep that momentum up without getting it out of the throttle. And Rain, that black number 99, really running a higher line, leaving the bottom open, but seems to be able to carry that momentum. Here comes the 7 car, the 7P of Andriotti, sticking a nose in there.
Great battles from the front to the back as we approach 5 laps to go. Andriotti into the back of the 33M Daniel. That's the battle again for second.
Daniel's able to hold on to that one. Pretty hard charge there from Andriotti.
Rainey's car looks like it's getting a little bit tighter. That black and white 99 pushing a little bit. That's why he's moving up the racetrack as Andriotti again in that 7 car run start trying to get underneath Daniel for second.
Yeah, Rainey now going backwards quickly in that black number 99 after charging so hard. Here comes Colby Stubblefield on that number 2. I talked about him before, working his way up through the field, starting off in 13th place. What a great run.
Ran 3rd in his heat, 3rd in the qualifier. He's the 2014 Texas Open Wheel Restricted Champion. Puts a move on the 28 car and takes the spot. So Wolf falls back a spot there as they continue the battle side by side.
The 08J also working his way up in there. Jace McIntosh starting off in 10th, working his way towards the top 5, and Tanner Johnson sticking his nose up in there, and now he makes contact with Nathan Rolfe.
Yeah, and they stay on the gas, and no caution is out as we have 2 laps to go. Great battle again for second as Daniel banging wheels with Andriotti and vice versa. There's Stubblefield back there in 4th.
Really making a run there. The 33M, Mason Daniel able to drive right back underneath when the checkered flag flies, and Kaylee Bryson becomes the 2nd female to Dane Lynn McKay to win here at Tulsa. Congratulations to her. What an accomplishment. Mason Daniel, Colby Stubblefield coming from 13th, as I mentioned before. Jake Andriotti, Jace McIntosh, Cade Cirali from 15th place. What a great run for him as well. Tanner Johnson, Tristan Oakes from 20th into the top 10. Some big movers here inside of the top 10.
Let's hear from our top 3.
I was trying to stay really positive and I was praying 24/7, hoping that God would let me win the driller tonight. It was really fun the whole time.